What is up, guys? I'm Miss Crypto. Thank you very much for joining me today. We're going to jump on into another market update. It's been another interesting afternoon. As you can see right behind me, we've had a big old drop from Bitcoin in the past 15 minutes. Nothing really to worry about there, guys. Absolutely nothing at all. It usually happens like this, and as you can see, we're starting to climb back up. So no fear, guys. No fear. Just keep on being consistent. As you can see there behind my literal eyes, you can see it coming back up quite quickly. So we'll jump on over really quickly and we'll go over what's going on. So you could have traded this quite nicely with the trend lines. You can see 1, 2, that would have been your third trend line bounce there. Let's just move this down just a smidge. Oh, wrong way. 2 seconds. There we go. There we go. So you would have been able to trade that with this retest there straight back down. So that would have been a brilliant trade if you did get involved in that one. I missed it because I was talking. Typical. Well, what's going on? Why? Basically, why? No idea, guys. Absolutely no idea. Seems like a lot of volume just disappeared from the market for some unknown reason. I could not find any specific reasons to why that's happening, so nothing really to report there. So we can jump on over to the market update, and we carry on as normal. So you can see there we are 97.8. Let's just refresh that a second. Yep, 97.3, 97.8. There we go. We are climbing back up slowly. Nothing really to report, like I said, guys. XRP 260, looking good. Looking good. Nice to see. I would like to see another $3 XRP before I start selling again, but we'll have to wait and see because there's a lot on the books in terms of Ripple and XRP that's looking very bullish for the next couple of months. So first up, we're going to jump over to the crypto bubbles. This is over the daily. IP, I'm not entirely sure what IP is. We're going to have to look into that over the next couple of days. I'm pretty sure that was a meme coin made on Solana that's done phenomenally well. So we'll have to look into that one. Let's just click on over here and go over it really quickly. Stories about story, okay. IP is called Story, okay. It's a layer 1 blockchain designed to serve the foundation of intellectual property IP. Okie dokie. On the internet, it enables creators to register, license, and monetize their IP assets seamlessly. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. So you can see the community is very bullish on it. Doesn't look like it's been made too long ago. These are going to be all the places where you can buy it. So, interesting. I've never actually seen this one. And looks quite bullish on that one. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's have a look. So we go to the 7 days. Okay, we have climbed quite substantially. That's really nice to see, actually. That's really, really nice to see. So moving on, guys, moving on. First thing I want to talk to you guys about is called the Wave of Innovation. So we'll jump on over to here. The Wave of Innovation basically is a conference that's going to happen over in Sydney, Australia. I think it's Sydney. It's on the Gold Coast of Australia anyway. Not entirely sure on the where exactly it is in Australia, but it's on the Gold Coast anyway. Near Brisbane, I'm pretty sure. So we got about 70 days till this opens, and the big thing about this is basically Ripple are one of the big sponsors. Ripple is one of the major sponsors. So it's nice to see that Ripple are still basically giving great partnerships and, forming great partnerships. This is going to be really interesting to see, guys. If you can attend, I think this is going to be very bullish. So you're basically going to be able to get involved in things very early. You're going to be able to hear things straight from the horse's mouth, which is always a good thing. No idea how much tickets are. No idea. Let's have a little look. See if we can spot how much ticket. Oh my god. They are very expensive. Very, very expensive. Looks like you can get in for a welcoming party for 180 quid, after parties, 2-day passes, about 400 quid then, about $400, $300. And you'll be able to get into this event. So it looks quite interesting, actually. There's a lot of people joining as well. So it's nice to see the Ripple forming a lot of partnerships. And I do think you're going to get some fantastic alpha from this. So really, really good news there. Nice to see Ripple. Next up, just in, the SEC agrees the principle to dismiss enforcement case against Coinbase. So basically the idea behind this one is the SEC are basically dropping their case against Coinbase because there was no fraudulent activity involved. And that's basically what they're trying to get at, is the fraudulent activity. You can't sue anyone with no fraudulent activity. So basically, since Gary Gensler has been kicked out of the SEC because he can't control cryptocurrencies the way he wants to, we're starting to drop all the cases. So in the next couple of weeks, I'm hoping to see the proper dismissal of the Ripple case. And that's going to be a lot more bullish for Ripple, maybe bullish for XRP. It's hard to tell. The most bullish thing for XRP is the more people buy, the more people use. That's what's going to be bullish for XRP, rather than the dismissal of these cases. A lot of people think it's just going to be a little switch and it's all going to go boom. The price is going to go astronomical. I don't think that's going to happen. I do have a lot of stake in XRP, and I do think it's going to do well. But my price targets are around $5-6, like not 50, 60, 80, $1,000. You know, so small margins, guys. Small margins. That's what crypto's about. Small margins and often. So we're hoping we can see some bullish. I do expect us to see a little bit of a pump after that happens. A lot of people will be buying because obviously, you know, the case will be over. Oh, good news. Buy, buy, buy. So we will see a little bit of a price rise, maybe back to all-time highs of 330, 350, something like that. So hopefully we do see something interesting. What's going on? Oh, we are climbing back up. We are climbing back up. Good news, good news. Next up, just in, the Argentina president gives Elon Musk a gold chainsaw. Literally gives him a gold chainsaw. Absolutely crazy. There it is. There's a gold chainsaw. Absolutely mental. Absolutely mental, guys. I don't know why he's been giving him a gold chainsaw. Something Argentina give chainsaws as gifts, apparently. I don't really know. Be an absolutely crazy one. So you might see a Doge pump in the next couple of hours now. No idea. But still, I'd like a gold chainsaw. I guess you would too. So this is another one. This happened a couple of days ago. This was on the 19th of February. This is Donald Trump basically saying they're committed to making America the crypto capital. And that's really, really good to see. Because one of the biggest buyers of cryptocurrencies is either MicroStrategy and or the US government. So we can see that that's going to be very bullish. Trump is very bullish for the crypto community in general. He's talked about XRP, he's talked about Ripple, he's had meetings with Brad Garlinghouse, who's the CEO of Ripple. So it's looking really, really positive for cryptocurrencies in the future, guys, especially with Donald Trump in power. I know a lot of you don't like him, a lot of you say this, a lot of you say that. Like, it is what it is at the end of the day. And he will apparently make America great again in terms of the crypto capitals. Interesting, very interesting. This is another interesting one I've seen. So this happened a couple of years ago. This is basically, as you can see, Ellen, this is a piece of shit. But never mind. Basically, what this is happening here is Ripple donated $4 million and transferred it in less than a second just to prove the power of Ripple. So the idea is behind this, is to prove that you don't have to have, you go through all these complicated means to send a lot of money. That's what XRP is. That's what the company behind Ripple, the coin behind Ripple is. It's all about transferring mass amounts of money very quickly. So it's great to see that you can actually do that, when they proved it live on TV. Ashton Kutcher's a bit of an arsehole, as we all know. He's done some questionable things over the years. Maybe a little bit of it on the pedo scale. Who knows? I think he is, but who am I to say? Yeah, who am I to say? So we'll go over the meme coins the past 24 hours. We like to go over the meme coins just to see what's going on in the meme coin world. Let's have a little revamp here. So the Doge Father apparently is doing well 15 hours ago. That's probably one of the best moving coins over the past 24 hours. You can see there. Doge Father. We're up 2,000% over the past 24 hours, even though it's only been alive 15. So we're up 20% over the past 1 hour. So jumping over to the chart, just have a little look-see. As you can see there, is that something you want to invest in? Probably not. Transactions are looking pretty low again, so we're on 261 transactions, which is quite low. Not great. 28k in volume, not great. Buyers and sellers pretty evenly bouncing back and forth to each other, so I wouldn't really say this is something to get involved in, but it's nice to see. It did raise up to 4.3? Just under 5, and then we back down to 1.8. So you would have caught a nice pump there, so let's just have a look if you caught it nicely. That would have been 2,000%. Yeah, 2,700%. So that would have been a really, really good one to jump into. So basically, it's all about following narratives. Since he's got a golden chainsaw, this is obviously where this is raising up from. So anything with Elon Musk's name pretty much does quite well in the crypto industry these days. So going over the 5 minutes again, see what we can see. The Rothschilds, not heard of this one, 21 hours ago. Did quite well, 40,000%. Nope, just 43%, sorry, tell a lie. Yeah, we don't like to see this. We don't like to see this starting off. So as you can see, the proper rug pull, this one. Not very good coin, Yeah, nothing really to report on the meme coins. Apparently, a lot of the transactional volume is dwindling from Solana. A lot of people have been rugged way too often, If you're not involved in one of these big communities, essentially, one of these paid-for communities, you ain't got a chance. And a lot of them are using these sniper nodes, and to get involved in a sniper node, you need about $150,000, literally, to even get involved in getting a sniper node. So to me, meme coins are a little bit of fun. They're nothing really to report against. If you manage to see something on Twitter, like Dave Portnoy, for instance, is shilling another coin, it's probably good to get involved if you can get in quick enough. But usually the pump and dump happens really quickly. I'm not too sure on what stool bend's going on now. Jail stool, there it is. Where are we? Oh my god, 11 million. Oh my god. Not looking good for Dave Portnoy's coin there, is it? So we got up to 200 million and it went down to 12 million. I knew this was going to happen. I absolutely knew it. Dave Portnoy says, I'm not selling till we reach 500 milli to a billy. And come on, mate, it's not going to happen. Like, you have your initial pump and that's it. You're over. That's what pump funds are like, you know. They are for a pump and a dump. And we can see the pump and we can see the dump. Nothing else really to report there, guys. You know, if you did get involved in jail stool, you're probably being liquidated out. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good at all for jail stool. Whatever it's called. Jail stool? Jail stool. Stupid fucking coin name. Let's just go ahead. Get that off there. There we go. Former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried criticizes Biden administration for prison. I'm not going to give this guy any limelight whatsoever. He's a piece of shit. Basically, he's trying to criticize the government from, even though that's one of the governments that he invested heavily into with, what would you call it when you give money to the government to look the other way? Bribes. Sam Bankman-Fried. Yep, literally. So we're not going to give him the time of day today. Coinbase secures major win against the SEC to drop the lawsuit. Fantastic. Like I said earlier, Gary Gensler's a piece of shit. They're all pieces of shit, guys. They're all pieces of shit. So it's nice to see that we are having some wins against the SEC and Gary Gensler. So it's really, really nice to see. So this is bullish. Very bullish. And we should see a lot of the other exchange lawsuits drop soon. Pretty sure Kraken has got one as well. So we'll see that dropping off quite soon. Anyway, FTX creditors in Nigeria, Russia, China, Ukraine and others excluded from reimbursements. Mainly because of the embargoes against Ukraine, China, Russia, Nigeria. That's why this is happening. So you can understand why it's been very difficult to get money in and out of Ukraine. Now impossible to do it with China. Russia's literally banned from exchanging, you know, stuff with the world. They're on an embargo, whatever you want to call it. Not sure about Nigeria. Don't know much about Nigeria. So basically, that's why the FTX creditors are not able to get the reimbursements out to these countries, because there's not a lot they can do with the embargoes in place. I don't know if embargo is the right word, but you know what I'm getting at. Next up, blockchain interoperability will accelerate institutional success. So, which coin does the best for interoperability? Quant. Scroll on down. Interoperability. There we go. So basically what Quant does is it's a ledger that you can go in and out of, basically, and you can put old databases into new systems, essentially, which is absolutely fantastic. That's what they mean by interoperability, is bringing older systems into the modern blockchain world. So it's really bullish. I've been bullish on Quant for a long, long time. I've held my Quant for a very long time. Hopefully we'll see some movement, but the problem is with the crypto industry is if nobody's buying, then the coins don't go up. And the problem with coins like Quant is they're not very popular among the degens, essentially, the people who want to make money really quickly. But the people who know is the people who know, you know. So as soon as we see institutional investors, that's when we really see the movement. We want to see big money flow into crypto, not just retail. At the moment, it's just retail, people like me and you, buying cryptocurrencies just to see if the price is going to go up over the short term. But we want to see real big companies get involved in this. So Quant is going to be a really, really big one for things like hospital ledgers and stuff like that, bringing hospital, what would you call them? Hospital databases to the future, essentially, into blockchain technology. Maybe police records, maybe housing records, basically school records. All these old type of databases stuck in the 90s, they're going to bring it into the modern world using blockchain technology. So that's one of the reasons why I think this interoperability is going to be fantastic for cryptocurrencies in general. So hopefully we'll see something really, really good against that in the next couple of months. But we haven't seen any movement in Quant for a while. We have ups, we have downs between 90 and $110 roughly for a Quant, because the Quant supply is very low. I think it's 19 million for a Quant supply, so it's quite low at the moment. So that's pretty much all we've got to talk about today, guys. So thank you very much for joining me today. We'll be back again soon.